Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And now I want to give my opinion about building business in digital era. I think building business in digital era is the best of one just because building business in digital era is very easy than before. Like it is, I think everybody can do it if he or she want, like build an online store. I think everybody can do it because building online store is always choose because your online shop will be different. I think there is many application for us to sell or buy some stuff in application, like now there is Kapak, Tokopedia, and many others. Like we want to buy clothes or shoes, we can do in online store, or we want to sell some things. Yes, some things we can sell in if we don't want to sell in, I think in market, we can do in online store. And then uh, I think you can become uh, YouTuber, because yes, you can make some video that it is interesting, funny, or some information that it's important. You make it and then you upload to YouTube. And then if there are many people watch or subscribes you, you can get some money from the YouTube. Uh, I think, and then the last is you can become a blogger. Like suddenly know the figure of Raditya. He is a book writer and a film player. His successful journey began by writing on his personal blog page at time godjantan.com. Uh, I think just that can I give. Sorry if there is mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, in this video I will explain what I will achieve in this video. It will be three parts. First is in this year, second is 5 years later, and last is 10 years later into the future. Okay, in this year I want to get a good champion in class or other competition, because I previously very rarely get the champion. Then I want to take some training so that my knowledge increase, and I also want to attend some seminar like a project user meeting or others, and competition like maybe network competition. Okay, the second is in the next 5 years I want go to maybe in university in outside Indonesia, overseas. It is MIT. MIT in America, because I hear there is this university in MIT. I want to find, and then I want to find work, and I can looking for many new friends. In the next 10 years I want to find suitable job after collecting a lot of money. I want to use it for maybe traveling around the world, and then building house or buy some new handphone or laptop. Okay, maybe it's all from me.
Okay, in this video, I will explain about a country that is Singapore. Singapore is island country off the tip of the Malay Peninsula. Singapore is the third leading financial center in the world, and with the busy port number 5. Okay, you can look in here. I take it from Wikipedia. In here has been right that Singapore has been officially independent since August in 1965. Singapore has 963 islands, including Singapore. Okay, in here, Singapore has an equatorial tropical climate without distinct season. In May and June is the hot month. November and December is monsoon season is wet, and August to October there is many fog. Singapore is a famous city travel destination. The total number of arrival reached 10 million in 2007. In June, there is a festival to celebrate Singapore cuisine. The name is Singapore Food Festival. And there is other event in Singapore in other month. Okay, maybe it's all for me. Sorry if I have mistake in essay.
Okay, in this video I will explain about what things I want to say to myself when I am 25 years old, or can also be called a literature. Why do I want to make this? The first is because I want, when I am 25 years old, to remember my mistake with watch this video again. And the second is because it is schoolwork. Okay, to the point, I want say to myself who are 25 years old to be more independent again. Do not make other people hard, and start focusing on lectures, playing a game, because playing time is over, and now the time is serious in finding a career or a job, and also time is money, because it's better to use it to learn, make more friends with new people, because the more acquaintance, the better it will be. Also, take part in a seminar or training in order to increase your knowledge. If you can look for a job that suits your ability, and the last I want to say to myself who are 28 years old, it is also never give up in face various difficulties or obstacles in life. If faced with it, so be patient, begin to worship, and try to be better in the future or better than today. Okay, begitu for me.
Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The first of all, let's say thanks our God Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us mercy and energy, so we can still healthy now and far from the coronavirus, inshallah. And salat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness to the lightness, from the stupid era to the smart era, from the Jahiliyyah era to the modern era, namely Islam religion. Okay, in this video I want to tell you about my hometown. I think in my hometown there is nothing special like historical place and so on. Maybe just ordinary place. I think like a park or something little like that. There is in my place, but in my province in North Sumatra there are many special place like historical or for vacation which there is many but tell you just once there is Lakatoba. I think in Lakatoba I ever go just once, and after that I didn't know, I am forget, but I am still remember just once. Lakatoba is quite famous for its beauty, and it's famous in North Sumatra, and there is a place in the middle of Lakatoba. The name is Samosir Island. And I think just that for my video. Sorry if my video is very short, and thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. So I'm going to click record right now. Okay. I think you have to be the one to record, Bagus.
Yes. Bisa tunjukkan videonya, Kak?
Good evening.
Feel some passion.
Okay. First, can you tell me where are you? What region of Java are you in? Are you in Java?
I'm in Sumatra.
Oh, you were in Sumatra. Okay. But Ainul is where? Is Ainul where you are? You have some questions?
Yes. What is your work?
My work is as a PhD student and a teaching assistant at University of California, Los Angeles.
Oh. Have you ever been to Indonesia?
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
Have you ever been to Indonesia?
Yes. I have lived for a total of 3 years. 3 years in Indonesia.
Oh, 3 years.
Mhm.
And how long you study Indonesia?
Well, I started working at Universitas Gadjah Mada in 2013. And then I lived in Yogyakarta for 2 years. That's how I know Ainul. And then I went home. And then I came back. And then I lived in Nusa Tenggara Timur for another 6 months. So for all
what is your favorite?
Thank you. Yeah, I love learning Indonesian language, speaking Indonesian language. I read fiction books in Indonesian. Watching movies.
What is your favorite food? Indonesia.
I like tempe and gado-gado. Very spicy.
Do you have that or soto?
Yes. So I like soto. Is there soto in Sumatra?
Yes, there is.
Is it a special kind of soto?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite food, soto?
Yes, one of.
One of.
How about condition in there?
Oh, what is the condition? So are you asking me what is the political condition? Or daily life? Like every day or the government?
Government?
Can I use Indonesian? A little bit?
Yes. Yes. Of course.
Ya, pemerintah atau ya dengan cara sehari-hari.
Yeah.
Terkait dengan kondisi yang mana?
Virus COVID-19.
I'm sorry?
COVID-19.
Commitment. Oh, COVID-19. Okay. People in the U.S. and the United States are not very careful. They're not very careful because we have a individualist culture. So people, they want to go outside and see their friends and play in the park, but they don't always care about the health of the people next to them. So we still have a lot of COVID cases, but businesses are starting to open. Restaurants, cafes, stores, they're all starting to open.
And what are you doing during the quarantine?
I'm sorry? What am I?
What are you doing in home?
Maaf, belum dengar. In apa? Love, L-O, love? Oh, home. What am I doing at home? At home, I am making crafts, like making art. I'm making art. I am studying for my graduate thesis, and I'm writing a lot. But also I am exercising and playing with games with my friends.
Do you like playing games?
Do I live by myself or? No, I live with three roommates. With my 3 roommates. Roommate is teman sekamar.
What do you like from Indonesia?
What do I like? I like the beautiful nature. I love the diversity. I love the kindness of the people. I love the art. And I love, I love how people in Indonesia teach me how to be a good person, and they teach me how to be happy. What do you think people in Indonesia know how to be happy?
I know. And what country do you want to visit?
Oh, well, I want to go. What country?
Yes.
I would like to visit Indonesia again because my research is there. But also, I would like to visit Italy because my ancestors, the leluhur saya, are from Italy. But I have never been before.
So after the coronavirus, you go to Indonesia again.
Yeah. So one year from now.
Maybe just that saja.
Okay. All done. And what?
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for inviting me to speak. You reminded me I need to contact your uncle. I know he was my graduate student. So, and he's a good friend. Is he well? Your Omano? Is he good? Yeah.
Yes.
And he already has a family?
I don't know.
Sudah berkeluarga? Maybe. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. It was lovely talking to you. Keep practicing your English. You're doing very well.
Yes.
Keep practicing. Can I give you a suggestion as an English teacher? If you like, do you like comics?
Yes, I like.
I think it's fun to study language by reading comics. So if you try to find English comics on the internet.
Okay, I will do your wish.
Okay.
See you next time.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, in this video I want to give some my reaction, and the title is "Would you eat recycle and film it?" It is from BBC News, and there is the people who want make a food. Its color is backpack, a food from rubbish tips in the Philippines. Yes, you can look how dirty it is. Many rat and flies. Maybe it's cooked by poor communities and eaten by poor communities or family communities. Yes, you can look. It is the backpack. It is look good, right? But as you know, it is from rubbish food. Yes, the first is we must gather the rubbish food. Maybe it will get from fast food restaurant. It is impossible to eat, right? And there are many animals in rubbish straw. time to cooking. And the first is we must go to market and buy ingredient like garlic or onion at 8 a.m. Maybe in this place the restaurant is Norberto's restaurant. Maybe in it many restaurant want to make the backpack. But this video is Norberto, one of restaurant will make backpack. And it is how to make backpack. You can watch it in YouTube, right? And steak there is eating. It is like good to eat, but it is from rubbish. Maybe the people who eat this say it is tasty. And my conclusion is we have to be thankful for whatever is good food like the video. And in my opinion, they are good at processing food that is impossible to eat. It becomes possible to eat. Maybe that's all for me. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Okay, in this video, I want to tell you some expression. The first is I didn't mean to. This expression can be used in condition example if you drop some other people things, you can say I didn't mean to drop your things. The second is don't give up. This expression can be used if you look some people there is have to exam but he falls and then you can say to them don't give up. The third is wish me luck. This expression can be used in condition example when you want to do some exam before you go, you can say to your parents wish me luck to exam. The fifth is take yourself, take care yourself. This expression can be used in condition example when your parents want go to long travel, you can say take care yourself. Take care yourself, parents. The fifth, the sixth is anybody home. Example, when you go to your friend's home, you can before you open the door, you can say anybody home. The sixth is guide me. Example, when you there is lesson you can understand, you can go to the teacher and you can say guide me. Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The first one, let's say thanks to our God Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us mercy and blessing, so we can gather now and can still healthy now and far from the coronavirus, inshallah. Salat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness to the lightness, from the stupid era to the smart era, from the Jahiliyyah era to the modern era, namely Islam religion. Okay, in this video I will make English presentation. Why I make this video? Because it is my last English task video. In my school, there is 13, if I am not wrong, the English task video, and I'm complete the except this. This is the last my video English task, and the duration for this video is 25 until 30 minutes. Okay, let's we start the English presentation. The first is I want to introduce myself. My name is Bagus Setiawan, and I was born in North Sumatra, and I am 17 years old. I born in 2003, 31 October. And my hobby is playing games. As I think it's same for a lot of people now during the pandemic and stay at home. I think a lot of people playing games in order to make it not bored or yes, some things like that. And my hobby again is in the sport I like jogging or playing badminton because I like to run. And about the football, basket, or I'm not really like it because from in elementary school I not like to playing football, and I'm graduated from Dharmaswit boarding school, and you can looking for this school at in Google if you serious. And I want to little bit give information about this school. And this school is same like other school, but the difference is this boarding school, and this is a science school. Like if there is a competition in biology or mathematics, the major something like it, that school is joined. And that school is I think often get the champions, like in the mathematics. In there is the name of the competition, like the name is MSJ. There is it is mathematics and competition, and in that event in 2016, if I'm not wrong, I'm joined, but I am lost. But my friend is get the champion, and he is the winners. And then in that school there are many rules, same with uh, boarding school in other school. And the facility in the school is very complete. Like there is a canteen, and in that school there is the name is Bank Little, Bank Kecil. And the function of Little Bank is save the student money. Like the parent want send the money, they send in they send to that little bank. And if the student want take it, they take in a little bit. And the facility I'm seldom find it in boarding school others. I think the student in other boarding school or other boarding school save the money his with his wallet, or enters it to the teacher. Okay, I think just that for my introduce myself. And then we next in other slide. Okay, in this video I want presentation, and the title is Forest Race. Forest race is kebakaran hutan. I think during the pandemic, I am seldom the news about forest fires and about the previous year is, I think always find on the news. And then uh, the impact for us is causes causes we hard to breathe, and then it's not good for the air, and then the impact for the forest fires is the animal or the plant in the jungle is get the forest fires is get the extincts or punah. It's the impact is very much, and then uh, we start coming the tree because the the advantage for the tree is very much like supply the CO2 or something like that. I don't know because I forget a little bit about biology, about the environment. And what is the causes, and I think the impact, the bad impact for the forest fires is very much like, what if the forest fires, what if the forest fires is uh, happen in dry season, like as we know in dry season is there is uh, the water is very short comings, and then if the forest fires be our supply in our water supply, our water supply is very little, and then the smoke in the forest fires is not good in our for our healthy. uh, Most important for our uh, lungs, because the forest or the jungle is the lungs of the world, and the cases the forest fires in Indonesia there is much. What's the causes of forest fires? The first is lightning, like if there is rain with the light, I think if the lightning strike the tree, I think the tree is fires, and then the fire is the fire is the fire is spreading to other tree or plant, and then it if it continuously it's made the forest fire. So I think this cases is about the 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 lightning is be the lightning is be about the lightning is be is happen be, because the nature. And then the second is cigarettes, or in Indonesia the meaning is rokok. Why the cigarettes be the cause of the forest? Imagine this: if there is people use the cigarettes and then he throw it in the plant, and then the plant is get the fire, I think if continuously it will be forest fire. So if you cigarettes in or around you is tree or plant, please uh, please turn it off first in order to not make the forest fire. I think the cigarette is will be effect for our healthy. So I think if you can do it, don't cigarettes, because I think it's not good for our healthy. And then the second is land clearance, atau in Indonesia the meaning is pembukaan lahan. I think if I think there is a people want make land clearance, because I think they want make the builder or one or want to plant some vegetable or or fluid, they make land clearance. I think it's okay make land clearance, but don't use the fire. I think you can put the you can cut the tree. Don't fire because the impact for the impact for that is very much. If you want, you cut the tree or plant. And if I think if land clearance is continuously, where's the tree or something's green? We need tree for our air. And the fourth is deforestation. Deforestation is the meaning. Deforestation is the meaning is penebangan hutan. As I said before, how they deforestation. I think is not good for our nature, because if it continuously our green, our tree is gone. And then the next is bonfire. Bonfire is happening. I think if there is people who want to climb to the mountain, and then they make bonfire in order to make them them to make them is warm or warm his body. I think it's okay, but don't forget to turn off it. And then you make bonfire around you is not tree or not something's green or plant. And the next is dry, or the meaning is kekeringan or kemarau. I think if there is dry season, it will be the forest fires. If the season is very hot, it will make the forest fires. And I think it is a nature factory, not like bonfire, cigarettes, land clearance, deforestation. Is this human factory? And dry lightning, and the last is volcanic eruption is nature factory, and the last is volcanic eruption. I think it is very clear, because if there is a volcanic eruption and The film industry is, as we know, is very hot, and it il if it get the forest or the tree or jungle, I think the tree or something green in there get the fire or forest fire. I think the cause of forest fire is very much, but in this presentation, I just make one, two, three. I just make 7. You can looking for it in Google or browsing like that, and you can looking for the how is how what's the impact for from the forest first to human and to animal or plant or something that you can looking for it. And thank you for watching this video. As I'm now in this video, there is uh, many word that I can say you can understand, because I'm beginners too, and I'm forget about the vocabulary, and I'm still learning now. Okay, sorry if there is much mistake from what I say, then from the presentation. If there is wrong what I say, I'm very much sorry. Thank you for watching. Okay. Uh, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Bagus Jawan, and I come from North Sumatera, and then I was born in Satu, 31 October 2003, and then my major is TKG, networking, and I come from TKG Biglas. And now I am I'm at EDN boarding school, and I made this video in the class. Okay, in this video I want a presentation about a web. The name is Hack the Box. And what is Hack the Box? Hack the Box is a web like if you wanna be cybersecurity or penetration testing or network security analyst or something related about security, you can go in the box. There are many content in here, like there is machine, and I didn't ever use this machine, and I think if you wanna use this machine, you must go VIP or you must buy that, and then there are ProLab and content like prep, career and academic. the flag is like the competition. It is, for example, there is web. You must find the flag that is hidden in that web. Battleground, I never played it, and it was a career. I think in Hack the Box there are content like where did you want to go in your cybersecurity career, and then the academy is it's like to learn about like nooks or the information about security. Yeah. And the first is if you already search in Hack the Box, you must sign in to create your account. And then if you have create your account, you can go. You will go in here. And this is my room. And there are many and at the box it's always update like the module, the competition, and the machine, and can we have that new, and there is I think university capture the flag and key competition for university, and the press book is much big press book. And the box is all update, and if you wanna get information about the update, you can follow Instagram. And the overview start point. If you have already account and you don't know where to go, you can go at the box setting point. Tire, there is in Hack the Box there are driver. In the box there is tire. Here, tire 0 is like setting up Linux, get started, network integration with Nmap. And if you wanna go tire 1, you must complete tire 0 first. And if you have question, you can go here and upload your request. If you like still confused about the RTB Academy, you can ask in here. And then the academy is training. It's like in here. There are many modules. These are RTB Academy. The offensive, defensive, and offensive is like I forgot about offensive. And defensive is like you defense about the network security. The point is defensive is you must defend. In general, like usual, I think you like fundamental or something. It's general. You can do. Before that, I wanna explain more about the dashboard in HTTP. And there are tracks in here. I forget about and challenge. Yeah, you must try it, and you must, if you wanna apply all the content here, you must do VIP. Guys, make it easy you to play any content here. I can open my profile. Yes, my rank is 0 because I am still on about the fundamental Linux fundamental. I'm still not complete Linux fundamental. There's activity in here. You can do for any activity. If you in one day you are like 1 hour, 2 hours, learn about the books, you can see the badge and anything. I think like you are supporter, like donating, can get the badge, the budget. Journalists many challenge. If you have complete the challenge, you will get the badge. Yeah, many within your social and ranking and certificate. I still don't get certificate. And I said again, if you wanna get certificate, you must complete module challenge and use Groove IP. And in HTTP there are team is like you can like discussion about the module or the challenge maybe. Yeah, active, and you can get many friends in the team. And there is the here to create team. You must be Eiger or Eiger. Yes. If you wanna create, you must get the right.
Ngapain di blok gak? Ngapain di blok? Dia di blok ya?
You can see in here ranking. Yeah. Yes, you can rank here. The team to university, countries, VIP, and many. can see here battleground. I think it's like chat. You can chat. Desktop, cyber attack or defense, server skips. Yes, many games that you can play it. And for free user, you cannot get the content it. Social, and there is Discord too if you want to join it. Hackbox Discord, so you can get more easy communication. So they have the box or with all the people subscription by Jeff dan voucher. Yes, you must buy it if you want a good network security. If you and there is a character here, and Hack the Box has many like support from many company. You can see there when it's on our see that many a company, and it's like like Job Street, Indeed, and LinkedIn, and if you are bergerak in mas rank recruit platform job penetration tester, and I think one of you is know what is penetration tester. Penetration tester is like we testing about this is what I mean. If I'm wrong, like there's web or application, and you must test it to make it a good web or application. And we know that there is no system is secure, so a web or application or something like this must be tested to avoid hacker hack it. So penetration tester job is like that. This is a testing about testing the web or application by tools. There are many tools for penetration testing, like map, website, and SQL map, and there are many. And if you wanna, you can learn in ATB Academy. And there is component to here, many economy like them, and AWS too, and yes, you can looking for
then we go to the dashboard. We see the pet, skill pet. Yes. It's like the module like this person cracking into SDB explain in this, and then explain this. This is the cube. It's like a point that you must have to unlock this. You must have the point is in here. And for free percent, you can put out this. Can so you must.
Gives a fuck about being here.
Yes, that is first or get the cube to unlock the module. And there is this code. And I never buy it, but I will buy it. I wanna try to buy it. And title in here like fundamental human dan the fundamental like main pocket series instrument enemy cara you hit him you must let on what it's like the step by step to learn any module. Like in this module there is question, for example there is inside in here like user and the question. If you start the incident you get the OS like if I'm not wrong is Linux.
Timingnya jelek banget.
And I'll explain this. Security is good in Linux because the Linux like Windows has like the file has like group and the number of group password. So if you must not forget. We go back in. I think the most enter the code and up to you what you want to learn. But I can recommend that yes, you
and the level is medium and is for offensive. Focus on offensive security practice. And information gathering. And once again there is update. It's like the model get any update and get the new update, like you know that IT is about update. This is like this because the technology is always with the technology is and there is a coming soon. You can see that the HTB Academy is always update that content. And there is option for offensive, but will attack in common application. There are many. Okay. And defensive and there are like like you almost learn, but offensive is focused for defensive and offensive focus for offensive. So it just from that. Okay,
Itu rasanya mas.
kelompok bounty hunter, and junior penetration. Bug bounty is job about find the job bounty is you must find every day and it is easy to find the bug. You must focus and your and there is a junior penetration tester for newcomers to information security supaya to become professional tester. Yes, like that. And there is in progress model, like what model give you learn. It can be lived anywhere. But me, I'm still not over the mental, so I can do like a model available to learn. And yes, and like that this is coming soon, so these are the model that you use. I have net chance. I think there is notification to unlock module. Next 6, 56, 134. So I need synthesis again on this module. And then if you want to see that what module I can on it is fundamental. Fundamental if you there is any reward if you have complete the module, you will earn the cube. And here you will on the 10 fundamental. The cube is 10. So I will get 44 cube if I have complete the fundamental module. And easy and there is a 10. And so you must, if you wanna own our model, you must buy it. Not my solution is reward 10. So can add 66 again and you will earn 20 and shortcoming will add okay, maybe cara multiplication. Sorry if there are many mistakes for my presentation, and sorry for the other because there are many people in there, so it's a little bit noisy. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this section, I want to talk about my English presentation. Before that, I want to say thanks all the Allah Subhanahu wa Taala was given me much energy to English to English presentation. And the information, this is my first time to English presentation. This only in Internet. Before I go in there, my old school, nothing to English presentation. This in 30 minutes minimum, and then to make actually we must do. My name is Bagus Setiawan. I born in 10 October and 31st October. My hobby is playing games, and I many games like geometry and archery. And you know, the first time I first time in archery, and because it's fun, is very cool, very yes, computer network engineer. And the first I know in the end, I want to take the RPL, and because the RPL is too much, so I changed to the network engineer. And during in the end, I get one certificate. There's NCR is the military certificate, and the next I want to get a survey and MTC, and then I will say and with Milan. And I come from Property Matter. So my hometown is long. Is very long. This one and the two people in the end come to North Sumatera. And why I school in here? Because I was very worried in my old school. There is no laptop, no internet. Just study. And my education is in Darwisbury School. Yes, that is my art school. It is at high school and junior school. And I am 16 years old. And the next, what I want to presentation, I want to talk about rare animals only left in Indonesia. Why I present that? Because there was very people don't know about the rare animal left in Indonesia. Yes, maybe the little people is know about the animal only left in Indonesia, but little people don't care about the rare animal. Maybe example, he found the animal maybe in neighbor house. Before example like that, he found the tigers. What is one of animal rare in Indonesia. We found that, and he died there because he didn't know. He didn't know about. He didn't know it's the rare animal in Indonesia. And now I want to present the rare animal because I want to aware you to care about the animal. Animal is one of part of important in this nature. With not animal, maybe we cannot because maybe we can find a food in animal. Yes. Next. This is the animal one I want to present. Yes, there's the Komodo, the dragon, maybe the big lizard, and the body, and the Sumatra, and the rhino with a single horn, and the rhino with a second horn. Yes, that's the one, the animal one I want to present again about this. Next. The one I want to Komodo dragon. As we are Indonesian, we must know about this animal because in the world there is one place there is a live Komodo dragon. There is Indonesia. The presently live in this in NTB is Nusa Tenggara. And so we must protect them. And in nature there is many hunters hunt the Komodo dragon. I mean is the Komodo dragon will not live in MCB. Yes, maybe because the government, the government is lead the one on the common dragon import to government and to the entity and the Komodo is why Komodo is there are animal because there are many hunter and there maybe the part is to sell, maybe want to be a bag or cloth or shirt. Maybe there's the people under the commander is selfish. Why? Because they don't think about the other people. And UCN, what's UCN? UCN is International Community of the Netherlands. There's one organization that project the animal. There's the one animal project the UCN. UCN maybe in other countries, maybe in America or I forget the words of the UCN. Now look the face. The S is sharp, and there is there is the tooth is very sharp, and don't near in the near of common dragon. There's a very dangerous thing, and maybe the tail is too long. That is too long, and maybe the longest is 15 centimeter until 16 centimeter, and the highest is maybe 5 until 8 kilogram maybe. I don't search too much, but if you want to search again, you want to maybe in Wikipedia. There's too much. You search in Google, and the body is very calm. Yes, like that. And the next. The first idea, or the biology name is Spinzetus martes. It's it is also hard the name, and where is maybe the Japanese idea is left in the low land. Yes, or maybe in Java, maybe it is. Maybe in Java and there's a long land, and maybe in mountain too, because eagle, the eagle that is the high land. Maybe in mountain too there's maybe in Pangrango, maybe in international park there is, and as its name. Javanese eagle. So it is from Java, and maybe its name is maybe Kalimantan eagle or Sumatran eagle. There is from Kalimantan or Sumatera. This as its name, and there's many illegal hunting because maybe the people want to search. Want to looking for the far, maybe far, yes, maybe the far is going to be bald, or maybe want to be yes, many luggage because the far is very beautiful, right? And then it has a big down, and maybe it is sharp. And the ice is very sharp to the if you want to give. And his claw maybe is very sharp too, because I want to take the animal want it to eat. And maybe we can so we must we must aware if we found the past figure, we must report that to maybe to government, to maybe government. And the next, by starving bird. This very starving is compromise, as I said later. There is if as name is a name starving is from man. If from Kalimantan bird, it is from bird. Maybe the Bali starving bird is the prey. The near of Bali, and what's the Bali target? Maybe it's it from the little animal, right? Yes, maybe picture. And why the rare? Why this bird is rare? Maybe it's as I said later, there's hunting. Yes, Indonesian is very hunting. They don't care about the ecosystem. They don't care about the life is bird. Maybe the bird is one to life too, as a human. Human want to life. Example, you hunt the bird. So you don't want to. Yes, maybe you don't want. So it to live. Maybe and the logging wood is can make the starting with Israel, the hunting, the burning in the forest. Yes, or maybe next. Sumatra tiger, or the lion of the name is Panthera tigris Sumatra. Funny, right? Sumatra tiger is the one of the rare animal in Indonesia. That's the long time. The tiger is hunting the many people because like look the body. There is a lion, black and brown, and the tail is maybe belong to and the claw is maybe is a star, and the first and the near the mouth is it is very long. The hair, the listening, maybe the thing is very short too. So Sumatra tiger. Yes, ideas for the Hong Kong when I left, maybe yes, maybe in this era there is not again Sumatra tiger. Maybe because maybe it is not again. From maybe in 2030, and the IFAO. What is the IFAO? Maybe the IFAO is same like UCN. This International Fund for Animal Welfare. The IFAO includes the tiger as one of these animals, not the exist animal in Indonesia, and maybe why maybe the tiger Sumatera died in the maybe in Highland, maybe to be a project them to not hunt it again, because there is what's one plan there's like this the picture is blue, right? It is I take it from the Google, and there's a blue because there's many people maybe our grandfather in maybe in era of Belanda, there is a hunter tiger Sumatran, Supratic, right? The animal want to live as human, as the plant. We want to live. There's not in this world, maybe man, maybe human, animal, plant, we want to live. So we must over to not hunter the Sumatran tiger. And if you own the Sumatran tiger, you must import that to the government. Maybe in Sumatran there's Sumatran tiger. It's only alive in Sumatra. Okay? Yeah. Single parent rhinoceros. Maybe the biology name is there's the knowledge of biology. Rhinoceros Sundarius. I think Sundar. And why is the includes the animal life in Indonesia? But I think this animal is there is once upon the too long later. Maybe there is memories. I have read the magazine. I have read the magazine, and I read that I don't know if it's a single hornet rhinoceros or two hornet rhinoceros. I don't know. I read it, and there's one again. The rhinoceros, like I look the magazine there is in Sudan. Maybe the color is maybe I think if I'm not wrong, the color is maybe white or it's maybe white or black. And what human want to talk about, or what when human want to take from the single corners? Maybe the horn. What human want to be work on? Maybe want to be maybe medicine or some luggage it can maybe it is shoes, maybe it's the gloves, maybe it can and the single corner is right in ujung corner. There's the one again the habitat of rhinoceros, maybe so by the and if the herd is fat, if what can project the rhinoceros project itself, maybe it's hard. Maybe if he look him want to disturb there, maybe you run to there and you step there, maybe in so much. It's very tricky, right? And with the largest the roller coaster. Maybe if I look in this picture, maybe it is one, maybe 10 until maybe 30 centimeter. I don't know if you want to start. And when is the highest of the lunar stars? Maybe length is 20. Maybe it is 1 foot. Maybe. And what is the one of the can make this rhinoceros is the one of red animal because maybe it's not already disaster. Nice, like this. Not already is natural from our nature. It's okay. It is natural. And then same like that. The difference is to corner, or the way they have Dico or Chinese. The difference is the one, the leather stands, and this the one hurt, and this leg is too hurt. Maybe the body is largest than one single rhino. Maybe the rhino is sleep is same with the single rhino. Where's the light? It is light in the room. And the 200 rhino is one of animal. There is one of rare animal. Maybe it's human. And so very angry because if we found the answer of the rare animal, it can make us to jail. Can make we enter the jail. Maybe we can take the maybe we can distribute. And the natural habitat is lost. Why? Because the forest is burning again with human people, as human people is and human people not care about this animal. And because because maybe launching the forest, and it is same with burning. It can make the two part, not live in the forest. Maybe the is live in Ujung. This is the additional part. Maybe it is same. Maybe the place is same. And as I said later, I read the magazine. Maybe it is not in Sudan too. Maybe because if I read in the magazine on my school hall, there is a rhino. The two or the single or not. I don't know. There is like one again in Sudan. Maybe in Indonesia and there is like in okay. Next. The second or the biology name is Homo beginners, maybe the people first. The Homo beginners is maybe live in This life in Sumatera, maybe you can find it Sumatera and Kalimantan too. Malaysia is not best in Indonesia. Next, there is the problem is same with human. Maybe look the hand. It's same with us, with human. Look the food, same with human. But you don't think we are from the Congo Jenis or from Tanzania. There is the maybe Australia's theory. We are from and what is the interest? The interesting from the Congo Jenis. The Congo Jenis is orangutan can use the stick. Yes, it's interesting. If I want to make this slide, I search in Wikipedia. I found the article that's the interesting for the orangutan. There's they can use the stick and swimming. Yes, the orangutan cannot swim. Do you think the hand is same, the foot is same? Do you think the orangutan can swim? Yes, they don't can. If maybe if you throw the orangutan on the water race, maybe they maybe hunted again. The people hunted is to orangutan. I don't know about I don't know why orangutan hunted. I don't know what human want to be when search the orangutan. Okay, next. Berapa semua? The same with Sumatra, the tiger Sumatra, and the why maybe the people want to search maybe or maybe. Why the Sumatra is one of the rare animal because maybe it's maybe with I forget this English and maybe the Sumatra is like in tropical forest. This I tell. What is this? Cenderawasih biru. Or the English is blue paradise. As to this is a beautiful bird, right? This is from the Papua. I know, but maybe I think later is live in England. Why the main people want to why the main people want to search or looking for this bird? Maybe because of the flora. First, it's very beautiful and then other bird. Yes, maybe maybe the bird want to be the for I guess the other I guess like the ball. And maybe the is like in maybe Hogland or Rowland in the forest. Yes, paradise. Paradise is like heaven. Heaven is visible. Yes, with the beautiful is paradise. Next. Good point. How do we project them? I said that there is why how to project them. I have better there is the animal. Then now I want to tell how do we project them. And next, there is one of like star, line, yes, and this the same picture, and I want to take and I take the different title. Next. We like the reserve. What's the reserve? Maybe in Indonesia there is the name is Swakaman. What is the reserve? The reservoir is the place that is the place you can find the red animal. Maybe is that maybe the red animal the as I said later, there is a life in good life reserve, and maybe in Rhino or Bluebird or Leopard Eagle, maybe in because this the government supply this space can help the animal. Next. What is the nectar receptor? Maybe another Indonesian name. This is chakra. What is the nectar receptor? Another is animal, food, animal, a plant is from the nectar receptor. And the condition of near nectar receptor is same with the original is habitat. Yes, and it is maybe another example is spread on the Indonesian basin. So maybe another example is you can see it in there, or you can like just holiday be here to look the plant or the animal. Okay, next. Forest. What is forest? What is the Piran project forest? The not the project is Indonesia is the project is like is same with like reserve. The reserve is the only animal. Project forest is only land. The maybe just blind life in there. Yes, because I want to be the forest rain. Yes, is can. Next. What is the plant is so isolated? Is can it is for plant this. There's we injection to the animal. Maybe in Asian there's no maybe there is maybe in other maybe in laboratorium in Indonesia maybe in Indonesia there is. I don't know step by step for the plant isolation method. So next. Participate in the preservation of living things. What is this? You must participate the preservation of living things. Example, when I said I tell this. If we found the animal on the plant, maybe spread on the spread on the street, spread in forest. If we want to hiking in the mountain, we found it, and we found the people under that, maybe the animal, maybe the plant, maybe animal, maybe the plant. So we must stop them. fight as we know. Uh, like the animal environment want to live as human is want to live, and we must participate in the present living of things. If we found the right animal, we must inform to the maybe to the government. If you want, if you didn't want to import, and maybe the police or the other the government found you, and you are in your mouth is there is the animal or the plant animal, get that jail. So why, as we know, there is another animal, we must set that, we must set them, we must project them, we must project them. Maybe if you found maybe maybe the weather is rain, and you found the bird is maybe his wing is step, or after the hunter and it is a rain, don't let it. Don't let it. You must turn on your home and you take the maybe bird or an animal. You go to your home again and you medicine it. It is if as I say, it is I said I have it work from my teacher or my friend. There's the door is if you help the others, maybe you help the others, and you help the others, and you mention that Allah will help you. Okay. Reformation is beginning again, and as we found the logging forest, we found the forest is burning. Yes, we must stop it, and we must reforest it. It's beginning again. Thank you. That is my class. I hope your information is. I hope your information is plus again. Is thank again. So maybe this is for me. I'm sorry because my grammar is not good. Yes, you good. And later I want to good again. Okay. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, I want to introduce myself. My name is Bagus Setiawan. I come from Sumatera, and in here I'm school in EDN Boarding School, and I learned about networking in EDN. So. I want to tell about how to be a winner. In here, I want to tell about everyone can be a winner in this life. First is everyone have motivation in his life. So you make motivation for what you want to do to get your kid to make your spirit is burn fire. The next. Keep learning. After you learn about the mistakes, you must keep learning. Before you learn from mistake, you lazy to study, and then after you make mistake, you know it is wrong. So you must always learning. Inside learning is learning is unlimited, so it cannot stop. Maybe the old people in continue. Don't stop because that obstacle. So if there are an obstacle, you must continue it. And then the second is learn from mistake. After there are many obstacles, you must learn from mistake. Maybe this is my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, this video not some confusion from ideal webinar. There is a scholarship in China are divided into 4 groups. Namely, first, Guidance Scholarship Council is one of the scholarship institutions in China. And how to apply, there are 2 ways. The first is directly to the university, and the second is through the Chinese embassy, but with limited quota. Second, provides education department, which each province provides scholarship. How to apply directly to the provincial website and central campus. Third, university that is several university provide scholarship to register directly to the university. And the last or the fourth is non-degree. For example, learning Mandarin. And the advantage of studying in China. First is gathering international trading. Second, many types and quota to scholarship. Third, because of reading is almost the same as Indonesia. Many opportunity during and after college. The fifth is the people are friendly. Lack of lecture in China. First is must be careful about food. Second, not in all places there are places of worship. Third, need to adjust with practice. And last, my conclusion is internet in China is very good, and some providers provide study package. They pay around 36,000 and getting around 50 GB, and some websites are blocked. Okay, maybe this is the conclusion. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, in this video I has make some conclusion from event webinar. First is some advantage of working in the Middle East. First, salary without tax. The second, multi-facilities education, housing leave. The third, the ease and practice of learning Arabic with native speaker. The fourth, Islamic work environment means there is an break, easy break beating during prayer time. The fifth, low cost for cheap umrah and Hajj, because this length is maybe only 2 hours. 6. Ramadan work hours are shorter. The 7th, non-break to home. The 8th, free parking and toll, and maybe some paint equipment that is bad and is very cheap. The 6th, cheap car price, because without tax, which is cheaper than Indonesia and can be made installment without interest. Work and lifestyle. The first is it takes the name of the city and hard work really. The second, learn the custom habits and culture of the country. And my other question is, some companies require some companies require the highest certification like CMP or CIA. If we get an interview call, don't be ready right away. Set the time and make preparation again. For internship from network countries, only students from university are there. Okay, maybe this is my video. Thank you for watching. Okay, in this video I have made conclusion from Indian webinar pursuing Master Electrical Engineering at Paris. And the MC is Mr. Muhammad Arif is going to experience as an international student in France. So in this webinar I have made some conclusion. First, some countries need IELTS such as the United Kingdom, which wants TOEFL. The TOEFL is for English 6 and 7 for social. In IELTS, there are 4 sessions: speaking, reading, listening, and writing. In France, during the pandemic, there has been a 2-month lockdown, and lessons are conducted online, like Indonesia now. In France, the cost of living is quite expensive than Indonesia. The benefits: the first, have many friends who can be invited to share knowledge and share experience. The second is find something new. And now about the challenge: different educational methods from Indonesia. And the second is cultural difference. If you want to work abroad, how to do it? The first motivation letter or our motivation to go abroad, what is done during the interview according to our language. And the last, prepare for your visa. And maybe that's all my conclusion from Indian Ramadan. I'm so sorry if there is shortcomings. Thank you for watching. In this video, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Babu Jawan. I come from Medan in North Sumatra, and now I am student at IDX Boarding School. I was born on Padang Lawas 31 October 2003. My hobby is like playing games, jogging, and watching some films. And my ambition is to be one of the most successful person. And I have one younger brother and one younger sister. Well, that's my introduction. Thank you for watching this video. Okay, in this video, I will explain about phone. And here is a picture of Xiaomi Redmi Note 5. And this is my handphone. I buy this phone when I was in grade 3 in junior high school. And the brand is Xiaomi. Xiaomi is one of all the many phone, and it is not expensive, and the brand that come from the China, a company Xiaomi. And Xiaomi has many series like Xiaomi Redmi Note 8, it is new, and Xiaomi has a gaming series, namely is Black Shark. Yes, like this, it is Black Shark Xiaomi. It is good for gaming. In here, I will explain about Xiaomi Redmi Note 5, and it is my phone. Okay, I will explain about it is good performance for gaming because it is use Snapdragon AI camera with amazing result. A large battery is 4000 mAh, and it is metal body. And there is the advantage and what is shortcomings from Xiaomi Redmi Note 5. The first is port is not USB Type C. The port is Type D. Top down corner is too thick. Hybrid lot. And the last is boring body design. And maybe before the series, the body is same. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Sorry if I have mistake. Okay, in this video I want to tell about family. If we get our couple in life and we married, we will build the family. So in this video I want to tell about family. What is family? Family is a place to togetherness. And then in a family there is father, mother and son. father. Father is leader in family. He will manage the family and he is responsible in family. He is meeting needs. Example, if we need something like our ability, like bag or handphone or laptop, he will supply it. And he is motivator. If we falls in exam or we or yes like that or we falls in exam, he will motivate us to not to never give up. And he is giving love. Mother is nurse and doctor. Example, if we feel sick, mother is take care ourselves in order to not sick again. And he is cook. He is cook. He is teacher. If we have done in school, mother will help you to learn. He is household manager, is financial regulator, and he is home maintenance. Son. Yes, it is us. We must, as a son, we must study hard. In order, we will get to success. We must helping parent to work. Suppose you must do sweeping or you throw the rabbits, and you must make parents happy. Like your win in competition, or you get achievement, and you must pray to parents. Maybe you as a Muslim, you must pray for parents in order to will get heaven. So, a good family. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The first of all, let's say thanks to our God Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us mercy and blessing, so we can still healthy now and far from the virus. Secondly, my salat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness to the lightness, from the stupid era to the smart era, from the Jahiliyyah era to the modern era in Islam religion. Okay, in this video I want to tell you about going to the internship. I think for me, I am ready for the internship. I want to. I think before internship, I must prepare my CV again. I make a good CV and or add my skill that I forget to add in CV, and I think I want to prepare for interview to HRD. I like uh, prepare talk about myself or some things like that, and then I want to study a little bit for my skill like critic or Cisco, and then after that I want, after my CV is ready. I think I want to looking for the company in Job Street or Jobs Desk or something application like that. And then I think I want to looking for the 50 or 50 or more company that I want to share my that I want to send my CV to them. And then when I have sent my CV, uh, still waiting. I think I want to study again, repeat my study. I think this that my video. Sorry if there is mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, in this video I want to explain how to cook a fried rice. And this the ingredient is sambal. And how to make sambal is you must provide like onion, tomato, chili, and other chicken. And after that you must mix it and you must stir it up. For that sambal is B. And then this is the rice. And don't forget, if you want add the egg, you must cook the egg first. But in this video I didn't want to add the egg. Okay, after that you must pour the oil into the stove. After maybe it is a little oil to the stove. After that you can turn on the stove. Okay, after that you must turn on the stove. After you turn on the stove, wait it until it is hot. After that you can add the sambal. After add the sambal, time to cook the fish.
cook it over and over. Then we can add a little salt. You must wait it until it is ready.
This is my result. Now it is not good or bad because it is my first time to cook a fried rice. Okay, okay, in this video I want to explain how to cook noodle. In here I choose the test is chicken broth. You must pour maybe 400 milliliter water into the stove, and then after that you must turn on the stove and wait it until hot. After we turn on the stove and after the water is hot, you must open the noodle into the water. Maybe we can flush the water. And then you must wet it until not hard again. And then you can turn over and over. Maybe it has several time. Maybe if you want to add the egg, you can add after we boil the noodle. Yes, you can. The noodle is not, maybe not hard again. You can turn off the stove. Maybe after you wait until 5 or 2 minutes, you can turn off the stove until the noodle is not hard again. After you done boil the noodle, you must pour the ingredient into the bowl or palette after you. Up to you. After you pour the noodle into the bowl, you must turn over and over. Yes, after you pour it, you must mix it until the ingredient can fill. Okay. It is noodle is cooked by me. Okay, thank you. Okay, in here I want to explain how to make sambal. In here I has divided a several ingredient. You can look in here I has divided a several chili, 2 shallot, 1 garlic, and 1 tomato. And it is sugar and salt. Is we must cut the shallot and garlic. Cut like this. It is. And here I have the one divided by 2. Okay, after we cut the shallot and garlic, time to fry the shallot and garlic. Before that, you must on the stove. You must turn over and over. Until you can feel the good. Maybe until the color is a little yellow. After we feel the color is until yellow, time to turn off the stove. And put in plate. Okay, after we fried the shallot and garlic, time to cut the tomato and chili. In here I want divided by 2, like this. And chili, don't forget to put 2. In here I has provided 5 chili. You must cut the chili to make it easy. After we fry the shallot and garlic, we cut the tomato and chili. Time to add a little sugar and salt. after we have add the salt and the sugar, time to mash chili and other together like this. You must mash it until completely. Maybe we it is several times. Okay, it is the result. After I must several time, maybe 3 or 2 minutes ago, it is my result. Okay, I know it's bad because it is my first time to make sambal. Okay, maybe this all for me. In this video, I want to make English farming. In here, I want to plant water spinach seeds, and it is the seeds. The first is you must supply the poly bag and then the soil too. The first is you must put the soil and then the compost to the poly bag, and then you must mix it. Okay, in here I have filled the poly bag with soil and mixed with the compost. And a little info, don't fill the poly bag with full soil and compost. In order to make a space, being a little space, and then after that you must spread the seed like this. After you spread the seeds, you must pour the soil on the like this. Okay, guys. After you pour the soil on the seeds, you must flush it with the water. Okay, after that, don't forget to flush it with the water 3 times in one day to make fast growth. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Sorry if this video is too short, and sorry if what I do was wrong. You can check other video. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Thank you for watching.
Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The first of all, let's say thanks our God Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us mercy and blessing so we can still healthy now. Salawat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness to the lightness, from the stupid era to the smart era, from the Jahiliyyah era to the modern era, namely Islam religion. Okay, in this video I want to tell you about I was in the past. When I was in the I was born in North Sumatera when my parent not from Java. And when I was little, I often vacation like lakes, park, and so on. And also my father at that time when I was in elementary school, my father bought me a PlayStation. I think it's PlayStation 1 and then 2. And after that, my father didn't want to buy me PlayStation in order to make me like not always playing game. And when I elementary school, I'm like children like I'm playing like football or badminton or something like that. And when I was in junior high school at M school in the pesantren boarding school, the name is Darul Rashid. In there, I choose the major of mathematics because I like to count. And in there is complete facility like the computer is much, and the organization in the school is very nice and complete. And I am participated in many competition of mathematics, but I never win because uh, I'm not so study much again in mathematics. I think just that I was in the past. Sorry if there is mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In the first of all, let's say thanks our God Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us mercy and blessing so we can still healthy now. And salat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness to the likeness, from the stupid era to the smart era, from the Jahiliyyah era to the modern era, namely Islam religion. Okay, in this video, I want to share my opinion about learning English offline or online. I think, in my opinion, it's better learning offline because we can directly face to our teacher or friends, and we can also discuss together about our study, and also the teacher are easy to control their students to be more disciplined. And but online, I think there are much shortcoming to teacher, like a network constraints that cause it join classes, and also internet quota, which is quite expensive, and teacher also find it difficult to control their student, like I think like learning online now. There are much student join late because there is problem with their internet or their help their parents or some things else that make a student come late to join online class. And I think if the teacher want us to open our camera, I think there is a student didn't want open the camera or there is a problem with their camera on laptop or handphone. I think that my opinion. Sorry if there is mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.